Hello, so it's about 5 p.m. right now on a Thursday, and yeah, I've just been busy doing non-business related things today. I ran a bunch of errands, did some house chores, and took a nap, which was very important. But yeah, I wanted to do a kind of business-y vlog and kind of show you a little bit behind the scenes of well, I'll just list what we're going to be doing. So we'll start out with a haul of some business supplies and photography supplies, and then I'll show you how I wash my just regular house dishes, because I need to do that first in order to then have an empty sink and counter where I can then sanitize it and then bring in my business dishes, do my business dishes, and then how I sanitize those and store them. And then, yeah, after that, my pH meter finally came in. It was a whole debacle. I guess I'll just briefly get into it. I ordered it on Amazon. They never shipped it, so I just canceled the order. And then I ordered it through like a lab supply company, and there was a little bit of a hitch with the shipping, but it finally arrived, so I'm excited. So we're gonna calibrate that, and yeah, hopefully I get that all done within the next couple hours. And like I said, we'll start with the haul. So I went to Walmart to get some business supplies, and then I also ordered some things off of Amazon. So I guess we'll start with the Amazon stuff. So this is 4 15 milliliter beakers. These are really handy for like pH testing, having just a little bit of distilled water if you need to rinse your pH meter off. I am blanking right now. Oh yes. Preservatives, essential or fragrance oils, antioxidants, anything that you measure in like really small amounts. It's definitely much easier to measure it in a smaller beaker, like a 50 milliliter one. So yeah, I have 4 of those now, and those will be included in the washing and sanitizing. So yep. Then I have these little acrylic, I really don't know what to call them, like, to be honest, I just don't know what these would be. Little trays, acrylic trays, acrylic slabs. And basically their purpose for me is that I'm gonna wash and sanitize them, and then in my photography I'm gonna put swatches of, like, for example, my lotion or my cranberry jelly mask or serum, maybe even the toners. Like, I don't know how that would look, given that it's basically a water texture, but we'll see. Basically to show what the product actually looks like and what you can expect when you receive your product. So yeah, that's that. Those will also be washed and sanitized. Then let me get into a little spiel about this bottle. So this is a lab grade polypropylene bottle, and I ordered 2 of them, but the second one arrived without a lid, so I had to return it. Shout out to Kohl's, went there this morning and returned it, lidless. And yeah, so I ordered a new one, and I'm hoping, you know, fingers crossed it arrives with the lid on, because what I'm going to use these for is my pH buffer solutions. So one of them will be 50% citric acid, the other one will be 10% sodium hydroxide or lye. The citric acid lowers pH, and the sodium hydroxide or lye solution raises the pH. So I do need 2 of them, and I need it with a lid because those are, you know, corrosive chemicals solutions, so I can't just be having it go everywhere. So yeah, and the other reason I got these was because I had them stored in glass, and my citric acid solution, I can see it over there, it has like a metal lid, and it started corroding at that, so that's not great. And then for the lye solution, I've heard that it actually like corrode at the glass because it's just that corrosive. And I have noticed that there are little like white flakes in my bottle of sodium hydroxide solution, and those did not used to be there, so I'm pretty sure that it's corroding away the glass. Thankfully, it's a pretty thick glass, so it hasn't like shattered yet and gotten lye solution everywhere. But yeah, I need to get rid of it. It's basically just drain cleaner, so I'm probably just gonna pour it down the drain. But you didn't need to know that. Moving on. So these are so dusty. I do not know why. Like, you shake them, dust comes out. So I'm gonna probably have to like rinse these or something. But these are like just fake lavender flowers, and I'm gonna use this for my lavender lotion for posing for photography. Then these are just little cranberry stems, and these I'm gonna use for my cranberry jelly mask for posing that for the photography. And then these are like little satin fabric, pieces of fabric. So this one's like a white color, and this one's like a champagne. And I'll basically just arrange these kind of, artfully, and hopefully it'll turn out well. And then this is a photography background, just like a white cloth that's muslin maybe, and it's pretty thick. I really thought this was gonna come with the thing to hold it up, but it did not. So I did find a solution that I can prop it up over some other things, but that was a little annoying, but that was also on me for not reading the description close enough before I ordered it. And then I got two of these. These are just like some fake rose garland, and this is also going to be for the photography, but you will see how those get incorporated. Then I went to Walmart and I got 2 bottles of isopropyl alcohol. These are 32 ounces. They didn't have these in stock last time, so I had to do like 2 16 ounces because I have a 32 ounce bottle that I put my isopropyl alcohol in. Yeah, I just use this to sanitize my equipment, sanitize my workspace, anything that I'm like, that needs sanitized, that needs cleaned. I hit it with the isopropyl 70%, which is more effective than 90% actually, because it doesn't evaporate as fast. Yeah. Then I got some nitrile disposable gloves. These are great because I'm going to be using a ton of these as I get into production, preparing for vendor event season. So yeah, unfortunately these are not biodegradable like the ones that I currently use, but what can you do? I didn't want to order them online. Yeah. Then these I got on sale. This is like a 2-pack of 12 quart plastic bin, and so these are gonna serve, I got 2 packs of these, so 4 bins total. These are gonna serve a couple different purposes for me. So first of all, one of them I'm gonna use for sanitizing solutions. So I'm getting like sterilizing tabs, and yeah, I'll just fill it like 2/3 of the way, because that's 2 gallons, and then I'll put 2 tabs in because it's 1 per gallon, and then I'll sterilize or sanitize my equipment. And then the other ones I am going to use for sanitized packaging, and then my sanitized like smaller equipment, like my little whisks and glass stirring rods and pipettes and stuff like that, just because I kind of want them separate from my larger equipment. And yeah. And the last thing I got was a folder, and this has like my Walmart receipt in there currently, but this is going to be where I put my receipts for 2023, so that I have them all in one place for tax season, because this year doing my taxes, I realized that I needed a better organizational system. Then I got some distilled water. This is going to be serving a multitude of purposes for me, from making products with it, to rinsing my pH meter, rinsing out beakers. Like, it's just a useful thing to have with a cosmetics business. And this is empty because my tripod came in this, and I'm currently using it to film. And it also came with this little clicker that connects to your phone and starts and stops it. So yeah, I'm gonna use that now to end this clip of the video, and then we're gonna go do some dishes. All right, welcome to my kitchen. These are the dishes that I need to do. It's kind of gross. There's a lot of them, but this is literally 2 days worth of dishes. They just accumulate in a house where you use dishes instead of paper plates. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now, and I'll show you after, so you don't have to watch me do dishes. All right, so dishes are done, dishwasher is running, and now I'm going to quickly show you how I sanitize my sink and the counter for washing my business dishes. So this is not spick and span. This is actually just regular white vinegar in here, and that's basically what I use. So yeah, I'll just show you that. So yeah, I know that my business dishes are going to get sanitized after I wash them, but since I use this sink for our food dishes, I just like to sanitize it before I go ahead and do my first wash of my business dishes. So yeah, let's get those. Hello. So I won't be in frame for a second, but as you can see quickly there, I'm wearing a hairnet because I just don't want to get hair in anything that's business related. And yeah, so this is what I have to wash. I have just a 500 milliliter beaker, I think that's a 25 milliliter beaker, and some other tools, and then these storage bins I'm gonna wash. Oh, let's see. Now they're kind of in frame. Those storage bins. So yeah, I have my dish gloves and my other tools that I use, including a sponge that I designate specifically for my business dishes. And yeah, let's just get started. So, hello, I don't know if you can see me, but I've got my hairnet on, my mask on, my gloves on, and I already sanitized the bins that things are gonna go in, so this has all been washed the first time, and now I'm just gonna sanitize it. So this is 70% isopropyl alcohol, and basically all I do is just give it a good spray and set it to dry. Oh my god. And set it to dry on the paper towel. So when I have something like this, like a beaker that has like an opening at the top, I usually would just spray and then set it standing up, because otherwise there will be condensation. So there's those. Alright, so that's basically that. I'm gonna let these dry, and then we'll come back and we will get to the pH meter calibration. Alright, we are back after the soak. So, I'm gonna take it out of the pH 4 solution, and then I'm gonna just rinse it in some distilled water. And then we're going to go through the calibration process. So we're going to turn it on, and then we're going to start with pH 7, and then press cap. Alright, so that took way longer than I thought it would, mostly because my pH buffers were off by, let's say, 0.2 pH. They were a bit low, so I needed to adjust them with my sodium hydroxide solution, which was kind of frustrating, but I eventually got it figured out. And yeah, so I can show you, hopefully you can see on there, the little, the little 4 and the 7 on there that have been calibrated. So now I'm just going to store this upright in my studio or my lab, and yeah, I'm going to call it there. We got through everything that I wanted to get through today. I even rinsed off those little fake lavender flowers. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
These days I just listen to Janae. These days I just wish the hurt away. These days they fade into gray. These days I just listen to my heart. These days I'm just giving myself new stars. These days I'm just waiting. Yeah. These days, oh no, these days, your days, my days, I pray for more days.